Running your small business is already like juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Why make it harder by trying to manage your books with a shoebox full of receipts and wishes? If the words QuickBooks makes you break out in hives, or if you've been told that you really need to use something like that in order to be a real business, this video is for you. I'm Jay Boykin, and I help small business owners like you create clarity out of the chaos. So today, I'm going to help you figure out if QuickBooks is actually the right tool for your business, or perhaps there's another option that makes more sense. Because here's the truth. Bookkeeping isn't about the software. It's about understanding your money and how you can make smarter decisions so you can grow your business and to avoid those delightful little surprises like a surprise tax bill or realizing that you accidentally paid the same vendor twice. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what you need to stay on top of your business finances without losing your mind. As a small business owner, you are already wearing so many different hats to keep your business running. Bookkeeper is a common hat for many business owners. 34% of small business owners are actually doing their own bookkeeping, trying to track all of those transactions with their business. How you track those expenses is key. So we're going to discuss whether you need a software like QuickBooks or if there's some other options that may work better for you. I am personally a firm believer that the system that you're actually going to use, that's the one that's best for you. You can have the best software on the market, but it's absolutely meaningless if you never look at it. So let's talk about accounting software like QuickBooks and others and what they really do well. Now, QuickBooks and similar platforms, there are things that they do great and make things so much simpler for you. They will track income and expenses. At the core, these tools will help you automatically categorize and monitor every dollar that's coming in and out of your accounts. This saves you from having to sift through receipts or manually updating some spreadsheet every week. You can also use these tools to invoice customers. You can create and send professional-looking invoices in minutes. You can set up automatic reminders for late payments and even accept credit card or ACH payments right through the software. Platforms like QuickBooks and others, they will connect to your bank accounts. They will sync directly with your bank, your credit card, your PayPal accounts. And this means that these transactions are pulled in automatically, and it makes reconciling and your monthly reviews so much faster and so much more accurate. You can generate financial reports with just a few clicks. You can run your P&L statement, your balance sheet, your cash flow report. These are critical for understanding how your business is doing. And when it's tax season, this is really going to help you out then too. And then when it's time for you to do your accounting, or have your accountant actually access this, giving them direct access to your system is going to make things so much less painful for you. You can securely invite your accountant or your bookkeeper into your QuickBooks account. This means much less back and forth at tax time and fewer chances for miscommunication or mistakes. Now, when do you need something like QuickBooks or the equivalent? When does it make sense for you to think about that accounting tool? If you're making sales every single month and you need to track your cash flow, Perhaps your business is generating a very consistent revenue, and it doesn't matter whether that's $1,000 a month or $100,000 a month. Keeping tabs on what's coming in and what's going out becomes very critical. You need to know if you can pay your bills, make payroll, or reinvest in the growth of your business. Software makes it so much easier to stay on top of this without getting buried in spreadsheets or paperwork. Another reason why you may want to consider something like QuickBooks is that if you want to make sure that you're staying compliant with your taxes and other filings that your business has to do, it makes it so much easier. Tax time becomes so much simpler when your income, expenses, and your receipts are already organized. Instead of scrambling in April or October, tools like QuickBooks can help you stay compliant throughout the year. You can track those deductible expenses and even generate reports that your tax preparer is really going to love. Now, also, if you are looking to get additional funding for your business, either from a bank or if you're looking to bring on a partner, banks, investors, potential partners, they're going to want to see clean financials. They're not going to want to see a handwritten notebook or some jumbled spreadsheet. Having your books in order, it's going to build that trust, and it's going to show that you are running it like a real business and that it's not just a hobby. Now, going back to the accountant or bookkeeper, if you're looking to hire one of these folks, let's be real. If you're going to pay someone to manage those finances, don't make their job harder. Platforms like QuickBooks will let you share real-time access to make their job so much easier. They can jump in, clean things up, and offer insights without a bunch of endless emails going back and forth. It also means the opportunity to keep some costs lower. If your accountant has to jump through a bunch of extra hoops to get your data, trust me, your bill is going to be significantly higher. Now, QuickBooks is the name that many people know. It's the big kid on the block. But to many of you, QuickBooks might seem like it's too much, or it could be too expensive. Don't worry, you've got some options out there. Plenty of small business owners are using alternative tools that are just as effective for their needs and for the stage of their business. So a few options that you might want to consider is Wave. Wave is a free option. So if you're just getting started or you're running a very lean operation, Wave is a fantastic free tool. It covers the basics like invoicing and expense tracking. You can even scan receipts. It's very user-friendly, and it's a great option for freelancers, solopreneurs, and those folks who are perhaps just turning their side hustle into their business. Maybe you're not ready for bookkeeping just yet. Wave is a great option for you. Another option is FreshBooks. This is really good for service-based businesses. So if you're a consultant, a coach, or a freelancer who bills by the hour, FreshBooks is really built with you in mind. It offers time tracking, project-based billing, recurring invoices, and you can set up client portals. It's a little more intuitive than QuickBooks, in my opinion. It's not a free option, but the pricing is definitely more flexible and is targeted for small teams. Now, again, if you are someone who is just starting out, you can use Google Sheets or Excel. Now, this might surprise you, but look, if you've got less than 30 transactions per month, a simple spreadsheet can be great for you. That can get the job done. Here's the key. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure that you're going in on a regular cadence and inputting those transactions. Each One of those transactions is the lifeblood of your business. So build a solid habit and make sure that you get the visibility that you need so that you can understand your cash flow. Doing this early on is really going to make it easier when it's time for you to think about the investment in a bigger accounting software package. So here's some of the key takeaways, whether you are using QuickBooks, Wave, spreadsheets, or even a notebook. Here's what you need to keep in mind. You can't grow what you don't track. If you don't know your numbers, you're simply guessing. You might be making money or you might just be moving it around. Growth starts with clarity. So get that clarity from making sure that you're tracking everything that's happening in your business. Having organized books helps you to avoid surprises, missed payments, overdraft fees, forgetting those annual subscriptions that hit your account every March. Those are the types of gotchas that can really cause a lot of frustration. So having a good system in place helps you plan ahead and not just keep you looking in the rearview mirror. And even if you're not ready for something like QuickBooks, just get in the habit of tracking. No one says that you have to start with the most advanced software on day one, but you have to make sure that you get in the habit of logging all of your transactions, your income, and your expenses, even in a simple spreadsheet. Think of this as financial self-care for your business. Just like working out and eating right helps keep your body healthy, tracking your money helps to keep your business healthy. So look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're using QuickBooks, Wave, or some color-coded spreadsheet. What matters is that you're consistent and that you're treating your business like a business. Because if you don't know your numbers, who does? You're not going to be able to grow. So find a system that fits your style, your stage of business, and stick with it. Take control of those finances before they start controlling you. If you want to learn more about some key business insights, click the link in the description for my free small business owner assessment. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for more small business finance tips every week. Now, leave a comment for me. Let me know, what tool are you using right now to track your business finances? Is it QuickBooks? Is it something else? Nothing at all? Drop a comment and let me know. I'd love to know where you're at. Now, if you want to learn more about accounting software, I want you to check out my video on the 5 features in your accounting software that most small business owners do not use.